Hello everyone, my name is Pentlock and I've decided to go ahead and show off some of the stuff I've built, as most people in the Minecraft world like to see you have a little bit of experience at what you're doing. So I figured I'll show off a little bit of my experience. Now I won't say that this is the best creations, I've seen far better, but for my meager skills I think it's gone quite well, and I guess there's a zombie somewhere nearby. Anyway, so this here is the beginning of my town. I'm still currently working on it. Uh, let's go ahead and get into first person view. And as you can see, I have several buildings going on here and still working on them. Still have windows and decorations and indoor things to do. I was more focusing on the castle right now. But as you can see, I do have most of the structural necessities met of the castle. Still have all the decorating and stuff to do. When I'm complete, this entire area will be a huge town. Anyway, to continue on with our tour, we'll go ahead and head into our castle. Go ahead and shut this back. Alright. Guess I could have just flown over the wall, would have made it easier. I'm primarily in creative mode at this time to just make it easier to be able to show stuff. Currently got my nice little mushroom farm and my other farm products that I've collected, my cattle and sheep. This is the castle's private inner uh, food sources. We have a nice little bay going on here where ships and whatnot can come in. Let's go ahead and head out here. I plan here to build a few large ships with smaller ships that will be able to transport goods and whatnot into the castle bay itself for unloading. But here's from the exterior. Did my best to try to create some large doors. They look alright. And hopefully this here will load up. Alright. Now we're to where the main entrance is. Now this took me, just the castle alone, as much as I've done of it, about 2 weeks to complete. Let's go ahead and head in. Alright, we first have the throne room. Uh, there's some things I could do to help make it look a little bit better, but for this was the first room built and I haven't really updated it, so I still have some work to do on it. This is the main entry hall. Not too bad. A couple of my favorite rooms. This is a nice room. I like this room with the lamps and all the pictures and stuff. I like the way I did the carpeting. Then we come into the library. Now this is one of my favorite rooms that I've designed. It's quite interesting. And then we have the ballroom, which is, I use nether brick to outline it and make it look cool. Let's see where to go. Of course, a lot of this is oh yeah, we have a little private quarters chamber in here for meetings and stuff with the king. Alright. And if the noise volumes are a little high, then I apologize. I'm still trying to get it critiqued. I do prefer to have some kind of noise because it gets rather bland when you're just running around with no noise. Now we're entering the main dining hall. And over here we have our grand kitchen. And each of these dispensers do shoot stuff out. then we have the servants' quarters dining hall, which there is a second area for them as well. We go ahead and let's look inside the chef's room. They have a nice little room here, nice sofa, seating, lazy boy type chair. I guess best we can do here in Minecraft. And then we have the other smaller rooms, which are for more of just the standard servants. Alright. So we continue on, we see more of this. Now we move on into the pool room. We have the large pool with the diving board. And then we have a small jacuzzi, or hot tub, and a larger hot tub. What I like about this one, we flip the lever, and away we go. Nice little streams. Alright. Now let's go ahead and move on. I know I'm doing a little bit of backtracking here, but I just wanted to get some of my best work kind of shown off in the beginning. So I know some people will get tired of watching long videos. We'll go ahead and come up here, show off one of my secrets. What in the world? Okay, anyway, we have a private study. And then we come through our picture. Now most people would think, oh, a chest, yes, secret chest. Oh, but no, it's a secret room. I haven't figured out what I'm going to put in this room yet, but it's just a simple little room. I still have to design it and figure out what I'm going to hide in there. Couldn't figure out a way to hide the pistons there, but since it's inside the room, I don't think it matters that much. Alrighty. Okay, that noise is bothering me. I don't normally do this, but I'm going to go ahead and put it on peaceful, get rid of the noise. Okay, as I stated, I still have some decorating to do. This would be for a higher class citizen that's staying in the castle. There's over 350 rooms in this castle. I spent a lot of time working on it. Let me see here. Yes, sometimes I do get lost in my own creation. Okay, more larger rooms. This side of the castle, let me see, which direction are we faced? North, so the north end of the castle is mostly noblemen's rooms and stuff. The south end of the castle is mainly servants' quarters. And obviously, most of you will be able to tell what this is. This is obviously the shower room. Fully automated. Well, I guess that'd be semi-automated because you do have to flip a lever. Okay, wrong side. Let's go ahead and head over to this side. Alright. And there should be another up. Yes. Okay, so this arrives at the base of one of my first towers. And this is the castle's private coliseum. I think it turned out quite well. I could use a little bit of updating on the lighting here. But other than that, I think it's quite nice. Alright, now we move up. Now I will admit that most of these floors inside each of the towers will look like this. Basically this is the design of each of the rooms. Obviously I still need to put in beds and flower pots and any other decorations that I decide to add. But here is what the top floor of every one of the towers looks like. I figure the top floor is probably the most important floor within a tower, and I thought I didn't want to obstruct the view of the ceiling, as I enjoy the looks of it. A lot of time spent in perfecting this. I obviously, as most people know, just the vines. I enjoy the easy way down instead of running through the stairs. Alright. Let's run down here, see what else I have to show you all. Yes, we have the the tavern. Yeah, that's what we'll call it, the tavern, with the stage and all the tables and the balcony, and oh, we got our redstone ale, mead. Ask bartender for the food and wine lists, which are posted just on the other side. Spiced ale, Berovian ale. Yes. The name of this particular world is Berovia. I will be honest, I got it from a Ravenloft series where there was a guy that they created a province within Ravenloft called Barovia, so I basically changed the A with an E because I like the sound of it. This is more of a nobleman's waiting lounge, and more nobleman's rooms, and then another tower, which goes all the way up to the top. Okay, let's go ahead and move down here. We will go ahead and head down. Gotta try to find this other set of stairs real quick. Obviously not that way. Okay, we will head down this way then. Oh, yes. I still got some pictures and stuff and decorating to do, but this will be more of the nobleman's personal dining hall. Because only those who are most important get invited into the king's dining hall. Okay. Obviously I can't get down as far as I want from here. And there's places for storage rooms. That was common in the old castles, that there would be many places to store goods, and so I made sure to incorporate that into my own castle. Now, yes, here we go. Alright, we have arrived at the ballroom. Now it's time for a secret. After I show off this room real quick. Now, it's not the greatest. I'm not so sure about this makeshift bed here. Thinking about just replacing it with a standard bed, but two of them side by side. Though I do enjoy the lava under the floor look. I think that looks pretty cool. Alright, moving on. Now we enter this room, and as many of you have probably guessed, through the painting. Ooh, we got a nice little room here. Alright, and another chest. But as before, the chest is just a decoy. And we come through here. Oh, another button. Oh, it opens up. Alright, as most of you may see, I do have a redstone torch here. This will be needed here shortly. So we'll go ahead and move on down through. Alright, we have reached a chamber. But I will tell you that this is nothing but a decoy chamber. Most people will arrive here and think, oh, I found the secrets. But many of you with a keen eye will have noticed that there is a button. There we go. We move on. Now, I could run down there and try to do what I need to do down there, but it would be pointless. So I'm just going to go ahead and unlock the gate. Alright. A little piston action. Now we come down here. The gate is now unlocked, and it will open. Okay. Now we move further on. Now, I haven't quite 100% figured out this, but it adds to the mystery of it, to where I haven't got it to where it would come straight up in one shot, but this kind of helps a little, because most people, they'll push the button, okay, nothing happened, so they'll push the button again, oh, there's a bridge, but now it disappears, so there's obviously a problem. But I'll hit the button, then to add to the mystery, place a redstone torch. And bam. Now we can come through. Now this is obviously a standard thing. I have it set so that I can just flip one switch, hit my button, and boom. We're in. Now we have arrived at my true uh, treasury. Of course, all these chests are empty. I haven't really filled them with anything. There is a second floor, which is incomplete. There's no chests or anything up there, but this is the way up. Uh, this is obviously all gold. I thought the pyramid shape would look cool here. Alright, now we're gonna go ahead and speed out of here. Doo-doo. Alright, now the nice thing is, we just destroy the redstone torch, and it drops back down into position. Then we hit our little button, close up the porculus, run back up here, break that to relock it, open her up. My apologies, this is taking a little while, but it is a very large castle. I really don't have a clue how many blocks I really used to create this. I know it was a lot though. I actually started creating it, and got a good portion of the beginning of it done, before I switched to creative mode. It was taking way too long, so I went ahead and switched to creative mode and just got her going. Now I'm trying to think. Yes, there's a stairwell over here that will take me up to where the king's chambers will be. Let's see here. Is this it? No. Or wait, no, it wasn't the stairwell. But, aha! Yes, it was. Okay. We obviously here again have the locking system. Alright. Oh, it is open. Alright. So anyway, here we will have one of the king's chambers. Now this castle is designed for 2 kings, so there is actually 2 king's chambers around here. This room, I haven't quite figured out what to use this hall for yet, but it's here. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and exit, and still left this door open before. Okay. Probably the same way this door got left open. Now it does create a problem because if these levers get switched while you're inside, you can't get the door open. I didn't have enough room to fully run the redstone the way it needed to be run in order to make that where that won't happen, but I'm working to figure out how to bypass that. Here is obviously a carpenter's area, demonstrations of what the carpenter can make, and chests and the different types of wood, coinciding with their spots of their original wood and the planks. Oh, then we come over here, and we obviously have our blacksmithing shop with iron blocks. Okay. Where to now? Well, I think now we will go ahead and, well, we'll go this way. We'll go up to the roof. So that's not too far of a way to get to. It's just up here. And back to the, oh yes, I forgot. And we have the chapel. Nice little chapel area here. Forgot all about this. See, yeah, I've been working on other things. This is the king's personal chapel area. And his balcony seating in order to watch over the main congregation. Yes. The entire castle has a molding going around it. I thought that was a good little detail to add. When we get into the hallway, you'll see that this same molding is going through here. Alright, elite guard. Now we have the guards' tables and their beds. Then we go ahead and move on to here. We have their cooking furnace. And we have their targets. Obviously they can beat on these things, and then we have our main target and our real life-size targets. That way you can just stand back here and fire away. Alright. And I have actually practiced quite a bit with my bow in this area. Let's see. Okay, that's the. Oh yes, we are heading up to the roof. Now that we showed that off, and there'll probably be something that I forgot that's in this castle. But if I ever release this and get it completed and actually release it, then I'll be able to. You'll be able to explore and find all those things. And there are 5 main towers. Now I will say that this thing isn't fully worthy of being shown, but I have done a lot and just want to show, like I said before, show a little bit about what I've done. All these towers, they're quite large, but I still need to put in their floors, their bunks for the guards. Still have a lot of work to do. All these towers are like this. I just ran in. There's just so much to do here. I've just time restraints. I still need to create the way to get up to these towers. This is a creation my son made. It's not bad. I mean, for a 6-year-old. I mean, I've seen worse. But either way, I still have to complete the farm building here. This will be one long building, and I'll obviously put signs and stuff on here. The way I've established it is there's 10 chickens, 10 cows, supposed to be 10 mushrooms, and 10 pigs, but somehow they got overpopulated. I don't know how. Then there's 4 of each color of sheep. And then we have the main garden for the entire city, I might add. Right now I just got some squares of wheat planted. Eventually I'll be adding the carrots and potatoes, and then I'll be working on adding the melons and pumpkins and all that fun stuff. But now we're on to the back side of the town. Again, I still need to do a lot of work here as well. Like I said, I have about 2 weeks worth of work into this place, so I think I've accomplished quite a bit. Still have a long way to go, but overall I'm pleased with what I've accomplished so far. Every house will have a bathroom. Uh, this is basically what they look like. Matter of fact, I might run over this way. Get to one of these houses that's more complete than the others. Okay. Let's see here. Which one do we want to go in? We'll go in this one. Okay. Here we go. Now we actually have a little bit of decoration stuff going on. A little jukebox here. A counter here. This is obviously a tavern of some kind. A small little dining tavern. It's nothing big. But each house is equipped with a bathroom. What I plan to do with this is to interconnect all these to a subterranean sewer system, which players will be able to actually enter, and as long as they can get through to the sewer area before they drown, then they will be able to traverse the sewers and be able to come up into any house. It'll even lead into the castle. Probably shouldn't be giving that secret away, but there you go. We then have the inn part. Oh, my apologies for the little bit of lag right there. But we have the inn part and the master bedroom upstairs with the private table and the jukebox and the large bed. Nice little window going on here looking out. Okay, let's drop down. Alright, now we got the balcony. Let's take a look out the balcony. Alright, and this is pretty much it. This is just the beginning. Obviously, there's a lot more to go. I eventually plan to cover all of this area. I will admit, I originally started leveling this ground using just TNT and then my pickaxe and filling in the holes that were created. After spending about 3 days, I got to about where that road is right there. And I said, screw it. I went ahead and downloaded MC Edit and used MC Edit and finished it up the rest of the way to where there's a river that cuts through up here. The plan is to add a coliseum, a clock tower, a large chapel, cathedral-like thing. Extend these buildings on out. Obviously, the further they get away from the castle, the some smaller the buildings will get, representing less wealthier citizens. But for the most part, this is what I have created. This is my castle and the beginnings of my town. Hopefully, in the near future, I will be able to give a better update with more decorated rooms and a better look on the interior of the castle. Hopefully, to get these towers completed and a way into the towers and their walls. And then have some of these structures actually completed and good to show, along with many other structures around it. So that is the world that I stand in at this moment, and you all have a good evening.